So, wir haben jetzt bei MoonTalk einen speziellen Interviewgast, den euch der Bonz jetzt nochmal schnell vorstellen wird.
Ja, bei diesem Interviewgast, da handelt es sich um einen ganz, ganz besonderen Wrestler. Er kommt von Total Nonstop Action Wrestling aus den USA. Teamt dort derzeit mit Homicide im Latin American Exchange. Meine Damen und Herren, ich begrüße Hernandez. Sorry, can we do it again? I'm sorry.
It's a big difference. Homicide, boom, Hernandez.
You're so small, you're so big, man.
Just leave it, no problem. Go ahead.
No. We can do it again. It's just an outtake. Okay?
Yeah.
Yo, los futuros de lucha libre estás aquí. To live and die in LEX. Latino stand up.
Notorious 187 and his posse. El tiempo es ahora, the time is now for the soul to gain control and know that the American right is also the Latino right. The walls will fall and you all will talk your smack when we attack. To all Latin nations, estamos de la misma sangre. Somos carnales. From the talk and walk the walk. An evolutionary way. No JFK, MLK, KKK.
Años de la segregación, el tiempo ahora está para que los latinos hagan cual correcto para la mente, cual correcto para el corazón y cual correcto para la raza.
No somos la minoría, pero la mayoría. 100 years of a population facing the segregation of two nations. Venido juntos by the notorious 187 and his posse.
Canal 5150, Sion, LEX.
So, wir haben jetzt bei MoonTalk einen ganz speziellen Gast, den euch der Bonz jetzt gleich nochmal vorstellen wird.
Ja, hallo. Und bei diesem besonderen Gast handelt es sich um einen Wrestler von Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. Er ist Teil des Latin American Exchange. Es ist Hernandez. Welcome, Hernandez, to MoonTalk.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
First, for the fans who don't know you that much, could you tell how you got into wrestling about 10 years ago and maybe who inspired you to choose wrestling?
Yeah, basically, I lived in Texas. I'm from Houston. I've lived there the past 20 years. In Texas, American football is very, very big. I mean, high school football games, there's 10, 20,000 people come to watch high school football. I played high school football. I played college football. I played 2 years in the Canadian Football League, 2 years in arena football, which is indoor. And then I didn't like it that much, and I was working out at the gym, and a bunch of WWE guys came into the gym and noticed me working out and said, hey, this would be a good career for you. So I started at school like the next week.
Okay, now you wrestled 4 times for the European wrestling promotion. What kind of impression did you get from the European wrestling scene?
Very surprised.
Why? Surprised?
Because, in America, we always think American products are always more superior. And being on the shows with Robbie Brookside, Doug Williams, Cannonball Grizzly, and these guys can wrestle as good as anyone in the States. So the competition is not as bad as I thought it was. And I apologize because I really thought this is gonna be lame, and wow, I mean it's very different.
What do you think about Germany and the city of Hanover? Have you seen a bit of Germany these days?
I've seen a little bit. I'm being from Texas, from the U.S. Obviously, we have our stereotypes of Europeans, and I'll be honest. At first, I was kind of scared to go out of the hotel and stuff because you hear so many horror stories being in the U.S. But the people are great here. They're nice. Everything is surprisingly clean. There's not a lot of litter. And I see where in the U.S. there's a lot of homeless people, and here they're just put in different corners and they don't bother no one. And overall I enjoy it. I look forward to coming back.
Okay, we hope so too that you're coming back to Germany. In the year 2002, you were one of 3 members of Jeff Jarrett's Elite Guard.
Yeah.
What do you think about your first TNA appearance? Have you talked to the other Elite Guard member, Chad Collier, these days?
Yes. I've talked to Chad. Then there was a black guy named Onyx. He lives in Georgia. I talk to him periodically. It's basically, with TNA being an upstart promotion, it was kind of hard to try to build new guys, so I understand why it didn't last that long. But I mean, the experience worked good for me because I started wrestling in Mexico, getting more experience, wrestling in Japan, and now it's a lot better now.
You came back to TNA in 2006 to team up with Homicide. What do you think of LAX in the current TNA tag team division with all its veterans like VKM, Team 3D, or the Steiner Brothers?
Well, I think LAX is the best. We have the perfect.
Sure.
We have the perfect.
Big surprise.
We have the perfect combo. Homicide with his great technical skills, and you never know what you're gonna expect from him. He's crazy. I mean, he can go technical one day, and then all of a sudden he'll